Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by Liberty Times, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced that the UK will invest $8.6 billion, approximately NT $360 billion over the next 4 years into the Global Combat Air Program, GCAP. This next-generation stealth fighter jet is being jointly developed by the UK, Japan, and Italy. Japanese government spokesperson Minoru Kihara welcomed the announcement, stating that the three nations will continue their public-private cooperation to achieve mass production and deployment of the new aircraft by 2035, which will replace Japan's aging F-2 fighters. The total development cost is estimated at 10 trillion yen, with the UK and Japan each funding 40% and Italy covering the remaining 20%. The UK's funding pledge successfully resolves previous concerns over the continuity of the joint development contracts due to budgetary constraints. In contrast, European efforts toward defense autonomy suffered a major setback. Germany has officially decided to withdraw from the Future Combat Air System, FCAS, a rival next-generation fighter project with France and Spain, due to deep divisions over project leadership, work shares, and technology sharing between Airbus and Dassault Aviation. NHK reports that Japan's Prime Minister Takaichi Sanae has arrived in New Delhi to hold summit talks with her Indian counterpart, Narendra Modi, on Thursday. During the summit, Takaichi plans to emphasize the growing importance of bilateral cooperation based on shared basic values and strategic interests. The two leaders are expected to issue a joint statement outlining the future direction of their partnership. Additionally, they are making arrangements to compile outcome documents focusing on economic security and artificial intelligence. Takaichi aims to deepen their strategically aligned partnership, foster investment, and promote innovation between companies from both nations. To support these goals, an economic forum will be held in India, featuring participation from more than 50 representatives of Japan's business community. During the event, Japanese and Indian firms are expected to exchange approximately 120 cooperation documents. Furthermore, investments exceeding 2 trillion yen, over $12 billion, to launch new businesses in India are anticipated to be announced, signaling a major boost in bilateral economic ties. According to GG Press, Federal Reserve Board (FRB) Chair Kevin Warsh avoided commenting on the possibility of a rate hike at the upcoming Federal Open Market Committee (FOMC) meeting later this month. Speaking at a panel discussion hosted by the European Central Bank (ECB) in Sintra, Portugal, Warsh reiterated his critical stance on forward guidance, emphasizing that monetary policy should be debated and decided during the actual meetings. Regarding inflation, which has risen above 4% due to crude oil price hikes sparked by the conflict involving the U.S., Israel, and Iran, Warsh stated that inflation risks have receded following recent declines in oil prices. However, he remained cautious about hasty rate cuts that could further stimulate the economy and fuel inflation. Additionally, Warsh expressed ongoing eagerness to shrink the FRB's asset holdings, a long-held position of his, stating that a working group is currently evaluating the feasibility. He noted that rate adjustments have a more direct impact on a broader range of households, such as through mortgage rates, compared to asset expansion. According to a report by Thai Sounds, the United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations (UKMTO) announced on Wednesday that a merchant vessel operating 76 nautical miles south of Balhaf, Yemen, reported being chased and approached by multiple speedboats carrying individuals armed with light weapons. Fortunately, the vessel's crew was reported safe, and no injuries occurred. In a separate but similar incident on the same day, the UKMTO received a report of another small boat approaching a commercial oil tanker approximately 85 nautical miles off the coast of Balhaf. The crew of the tanker was also reported safe, and the vessel has continued its scheduled voyage. The port of Balhaf is located in the northern Gulf of Aden. Yemen's Houthi movement has previously threatened to coordinate with Iran to block critical maritime choke points, including the Bab el-Mandeb Strait and the Gulf of Aden. Despite a recent temporary maritime transit agreement between the United States and Iran, tensions remain high as representatives from both nations conduct indirect negotiations in Doha. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.